Recently, I had the opportunity to visit my grandpa and family home in Chihuahua, Mexico. In this video, I'll show you some of the highlights in my little adventure in this desert yet beautiful Mexican city. We went through the poorest areas and the richest areas, the highest points and the lowest points underground. But everywhere we went, it was a great time, and I hope you think so too. Let's take a look inside Chihuahua, Mexico. The easiest way to get to Chihuahua is to just fly into the international airport. The Chihuahua airport is really small, so no worries getting lost. It's legit super small. Once you get out of customs, just head to the exit and grab a taxi or Uber to get to where you're gonna stay. The airport is about a 15-minute drive away from the main city, so you won't see much during the drive. If you stay in the center of the city, I advise staying near the cathedral. There's a lot of shopping, restaurants, and museums all within walking distance. The whole area near the cathedral consists of two streets that have been closed off to cars. I'd say there's probably a good mile of pedestrian traffic only within those two streets. It's like a huge outdoor shopping mall. If you don't know where to go, just hop onto one of the tour buses in one of the streets right behind the cathedral. They have a variety of tours happening throughout the day. Although the center of the city is thriving and lively, there are parts of the city that are unpaved and kind of give off a middle-of-nowhere vibe. Those places are in the outskirts, out of the city, and regular tourists aren't usually going to stumble into these areas, unless they're visiting someone in an underdeveloped area. If you are from the US and don't want to stray too far from the comforts of home, perhaps you might have booked a hotel that is on the newer side of town, off the Periférico de la Juventud, a larger highway that resembles a US freeway where a lot of newer US stores and businesses have popped up. Alright, so getting around Chihuahua is actually pretty easy because Uber works out here and the English app works just fine out here. So I'm back here in the cathedral area. That's the cathedral. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hang out by myself for a bit. So there's like the native community has little shop things, pop-up shops going on right now. And I bought a magnet yesterday, but they're still out here. That's pretty cool. So you can buy a lot of like native type stuff made by the native Tarahumara people. So like here's dream catchers and stuff. It's pretty cool. And they're right here, right in front of the cathedral. And there's the Chihuahua dog. Can't have the Chihuahua without a Chihuahua dog, of course. This is Calle Libertad, Liberty Street. It's basically an outdoor promenade, stores. Like I said, it's been here forever, but it's really nice that a lot of the nice architecture is still here. And yeah, like look, they got Burger King here and Kentucky Fried Chicken. But they also have other stores that, you know, are not usually found like in the US or anywhere else. Something I found really interesting is that they have payphones like everywhere. And you know, I guess not everybody has cell phones, but like there's a payphone. I just passed one and there's one right there, right in front of me again. So it's cool. Oh, and here's another one of those older buildings. See, like, that's really cool how they preserve, rather than like knock them down like in the US. Like up there to my left, you can see that they have another older building as well. I am really close to the another government office right there. Like I said, beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love Chihuahua. This is a beautiful city. I don't know if anybody has noticed in my videos, but the streets are actually pretty darn clean. There's like no trash out here. And they do have like trash bins, like where is it in here? Yeah, there's the trash bins. And I guess they are actually utilized. And I did see like people like cleaning. So it is extremely
clean out here. Oh, look, here's some more federal buildings.
Right on the other side of this promenade, I decided to go into the museum called Casa Chihuahua. It is in a building that says Palacio Federal on the top, because this building served as a federal building for the city until 2004. It was then renovated and became a city museum, specializing in touring art exhibits and a history museum of the city. This building is also famous for having the dungeon where Father Miguel Hidalgo was kept. Father Miguel Hidalgo is considered the father of the nation in his role as the leader in the Mexican independence. As you go up the stairs, you'll see some exhibits about the history of Chihuahua, along with exhibits about the native tribes, Mennonites, and Mormons who also inhabit the state. But that's not all there is to see here in Chihuahua. Be sure to check out my next video because I'll show you the tallest point in Chihuahua, the mountain known as El Cerro Grande. And we'll also travel to the underground in Las Grutas Nombre de Dios, as well as feel a little fancy in an area known as Las Quintas Carolinas.